7 Men's Stories Exciting Entertainment.
Lost civilizations, forgotten worlds beneath our feet. Imagine walking through a bustling modern city, unaware that deep beneath your feet lie the remnants of ancient civilizations long forgotten by time. Cities that were once vibrant and powerful, now reduced to ruins, buried by the earth, or swallowed by the sea. For thousands of years, these civilizations vanished from human memory, only to be rediscovered by accident or through decades of careful excavation. This is a journey into the world of lost cities, mysterious places that once thrived and prospered before falling into oblivion. What caused their downfall? And how were they found after so many centuries? Join us as we uncover the secrets of these hidden worlds beneath our feet. The sunken city of Heracleion, Egypt's Atlantis. Heracleion, also known as Thonis, was an ancient Egyptian city lost for over 2 millennia. Situated at the mouth of the Nile, Heracleion was once a thriving port where Egyptian and Greek cultures intersected. It was one of the wealthiest cities of its time, bustling with trade and filled with towering statues and grand temples. But sometime around the 2nd century BC, the city mysteriously disappeared beneath the waves of the Mediterranean Sea. For centuries, Heracleion was thought to be nothing more than a legend, a mythical city swallowed by the sea in a dramatic natural disaster. It wasn't until the year 2000 when underwater archaeologist Frank Goddio was searching for a Napoleonic warship that the ruins of Heracleion were accidentally discovered. What emerged from the silt were enormous statues of Egyptian gods, stone inscriptions, and the remnants of what was once a grand city. It was as if the city had been frozen in time, perfectly preserved by the waters that engulfed it. What caused Heracleion's sudden disappearance? Scientists believe a series of earthquakes and rising sea levels gradually submerged the city over the centuries. Today, Heracleion is one of the most remarkable underwater archaeological sites in the world, offering a window into ancient Egypt's forgotten past. Çatalhöyük, the cradle of civilization. In the central plains of modern-day Turkey lies one of the oldest cities in the world, Çatalhöyük. Dating back to approximately 7,500 years before Christ, this ancient settlement is one of the earliest examples of organized human society. The people of Çatalhöyük lived in a dense, urban environment, but what makes this city so unique is its architecture. The homes in Çatalhöyük were built so close together that there were no streets between them. Instead, residents moved around by walking across rooftops and entering their homes through ladders leading to openings in the ceiling. Inside, the walls were often adorned with murals and frescoes depicting scenes of wild animals and human life. The city thrived for more than 1,000 years before it was abandoned, and for centuries its existence was forgotten. It wasn't until the year 1958 that archaeologists uncovered the site and began unearthing its secrets. What they found was not only a city, but evidence of one of the first known farming communities, offering insights into the transition from hunter-gatherer societies to settled agricultural life. Kho Kaer, the jungle temple of the Khmer Empire. Deep in the dense jungles of Cambodia lies the forgotten city of Kho Kaer, once the capital of the mighty Khmer Empire. Kho Kaer was a major religious and political center during its brief reign as the capital between the years 928 and 944 AD. However, after the capital was moved back to Angkor, Kho Kaer was slowly abandoned and swallowed by the jungle. For centuries, the city remained hidden, its grand temples and palaces overgrown with trees and vines. The most impressive of these structures is Prasat Tom, a massive 7-tiered pyramid rising 60 meters into the sky, dominating the jungle landscape. The architecture of Kho Kaer is unlike anything else from the Khmer Empire, featuring monumental stone carvings and intricate sculptures. The city wasn't rediscovered until the late 19th century, and even today much of it remains unexplored due to the thick jungle that covers the ruins. Despite its relative obscurity compared to Angkor Wat, Koh Ker offers a unique glimpse into a forgotten chapter of Cambodian history, Pavlopetri, an underwater Bronze Age. City off the coast of southern Greece lies Pavlopetri, one of the oldest underwater cities in the world. Estimated to have been settled around 5,000 years ago, Pavlopetri was a bustling port during the Bronze Age, a time when trade and culture flourished across the Mediterranean. But over the centuries, a series of powerful earthquakes sank the city beneath the waves. Unlike many other lost cities, Pavlopetri is incredibly well preserved, with its streets, buildings, and even pottery still visible beneath the clear blue waters. Archaeologists believe Pavlopetri was one of the first cities ever to be carefully planned, with straight streets, rectangular buildings, and organized neighborhoods. The city was only rediscovered in 1967 by a marine geologist, and since then it has become an invaluable archaeological site for understanding early human civilization. The preservation of Pavlopetri's remains is a reminder of how much of our history still lies hidden beneath the surface of the earth. These lost civilizations show us how fragile even the most powerful societies can be. Cities that once stood as symbols of wealth, power, and culture were eventually forgotten, overtaken by nature, or simply buried by time. Yet the rediscovery of these lost worlds reminds us that history is full of surprises. What other civilizations might still lie hidden beneath the earth, waiting to be uncovered?
Feel free to follow this channel to avoid missing any new content. Disclaimer: the images are AI generated and are for illustration purposes. The stories on this channel are researched to the best of our knowledge.